Hello everyone, we are back with our Sorcerer. We are where we left the last episode. We just jumped off the Dreadnought and we are now on a stranded beach looking for clues and looking for a path. Let's talk to Ulrich.
We have to get back to the outcasts. I know someone who can help, but we'll have to go into the city of Majelka.
Well, we know what to do now.
We haven't been formally introduced. I'm Ulrich. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ulrich. Now, before we continue, there is something that we must do. Let's go to the end of time really quick. The main hub of the game. Now, there is something that you kind of like need to keep track on while you're doing the campaign, and that is your weapon level. Your weapon, this is my weapon, adept stuff, is, you can see it's a level 18 weapon, requires level 18. And right now, I am level 30. So obviously, this weapon is not quite my level, and therefore I'm losing a lot of damage and a lot of potential. Now, how do you know what weapon is the one that is from your level? Well, you can go to the Gambler, and you will see that the different weapons that he offers are going to have a level attached to it. You can see Maruna stuff is level 26, etc. If you want to know exactly which one is the weapon that you must use, it's really simple. You go into Google and you Google Last Epoch database, and as I'm going to show you here, it has a database of all the weapons, all the bases, and it will tell you the level. So again, if you're level 30 and you're using 200 stuff, we sage the stuff, and we can see that we have an option at level 35, which is 5 levels away, and a level at level 26, Maruna stuff. So we will proceed and we will do our gambling. We will look for Maruna, and we got lucky enough that there's 2 for us waiting, and we will try to get them, of course, by paying some gold. Let's see.
A fine choice. You have a good eye. That's a winner.
Okay, we got spell damage, really good. Chance to chill on hit, really good. 31 roll, almost maximum. Lightning damage, not really good. Okay, so this weapon is actually really good for us. So that's what we're gonna use. This one came with fire damage, so I will keep it, because our build is gonna be fire damage later on. So I will keep it for the affixes. Now that we have upgraded our weapon and we have some nice damage, time to continue with our quest. Let's go back to the Shining Cove. We already talked with Ulrich. We were gonna keep working on our wisdom points. Nice movement speed. Nice, really nice. Could be nice boots. In this area, there's the first few fire enemies in the game, these pyromancers. They do like a backflip thingy, so be careful. The scorpions also do like a big channeled AoE, you will see. They're really slow though, they will do this like big circle in the floor. Don't get hit by it, that's my advice. We got a big idol there, doesn't seem that much useful, but... And we finish the enemies. Easy peasy, easy XP in this corner, dodge rating, pretty nice. We talk to the archaeologist, Roach Zabat. He's my favorite NPC in the game. He's a member of the Empire that is fascinated by the remains of the humans, and he's like kind of like friendly towards humans, and he kind of like needs our help to proceed his investigations on the ruins. But obviously he's a member of the Empire, so Empire members and humans don't really get, it's not really allowed, you know. Let's proceed. This area is basically the level that we are. It's like around level 30. We're 30. This is level 32. We're level 31. So we're pretty much perfectly on the level of the zone of the campaign, which is really good because that means we're getting really good efficiency on our XP gains while keeping the difficulty curve very achievable. Someone asks in the chat, now that gambling is so expensive, what should I spend my gold on during the campaign? Well, you can save it for later on, that's the first thing, which is kind of like what I'm doing. Or you could just like make sure that you gamble for basic weapons early on in the campaign, like I just did, you know, like, is this weapon like amazing? No, but you know, spend like a couple thousand gold, get a weapon that is usable, you know, and call it a day. You don't need to get like the best item in the game or anything like that. As you can see, these guys can do a lot of damage, so... gotta respect them. These enemies keep coming, like these things. And there's a side mission here, like the archaeologist that we just spoke to kindly asked us if we could explore like ruins for him, because he thinks there's something epic there. And indeed, there's Arglos the Blessed, a unique like mini boss kind of thing. A lightning and cold fire scorpion. He has some nasty attacks, so be careful. This lightning thing, be careful. He also has the channeled fire. He has a Nova. That's the Nova. The channeled fire. And he summons like cold clones also that will slow you, so make sure you get rid of the clones when he does that. He triggers that when he's low HP. Easy enough for 0 to hero, you know, easy enough for us. We just destroyed him. There's always a chest here that you might want to check. Increase cooldown reduction, physical resistance, fire resistance. Really, really, really good helmet. Really, really nice. I think I'm gonna use it, since we get back our physical resistance, but even more. And the cooldown reduction is really handy on Sorcerer because it will lower the cooldown of our teleport, of our flame ward, etc. So really, really nice drop right there. All right, this gloves actually not look that bad, but let's proceed. Chat is being funny, of course, making fun of my YouTube stance, you know. Not supportive. Incredible. Oh, that could be good, because that can come with fire damage, lightning damage. Well, unlucky for us, we're not doing lightning damage. Really nice. Again, the build is coming together, so we can pretty much just zoom this kind of like next axe
Now it's time
I'll-
for the hard part.
Well, Alric still asks for help, you know. We still need to help him in order to get close to the Oracle. But obviously there's a lot of Imperials defending this area, so it's gonna be a hard task. We need to kill them all in order to advance. Spell damage, we want it. Shadow Crest also. No, nothing. Nice. Oops.
Let's see. It
Okay.
should be right
First of the missions accomplished. Careful with these guys, they charge. They head bump you. You can see the charge there. These guys have a necrotic mortar. And they also do melee scythe attacks. He cloned himself. Naruna, elemental damage. Increased elemental damage, elemental resistance, physical. That's a really good drink actually. What do we have here? Lightning Res, fire damage. Necrotic damage, void res. We don't need void res whatsoever, so we're gonna equip this big boy ring with fish res and elemental resistance and elemental damage. That's a big boy ring right there. Really good stuff. Hello, hello, Niosi. The answer is yes, my camera is better now. We're dropping frames. Last Epoch, please. Don't look good, don't look bad on the YouTube. This is the architect that we tried to help, but the Imperium turned on him and killed him because he was trying to interact with humans. Again, a bit of a sad story for him. He will be missed. He will be missed. We're gonna continue building our wisdom here for intelligence. Again, intelligence gives us damage. You can see how much damage you're getting from intelligence there. Right now, from intelligence, I'm getting 72% increased damage because we have 18 intelligence, so it's pretty good. Nice. That's what he wants to think, the NPC. He wants to look like he's a victim, but in reality he was trying to kill us or something. I think he was a cool guy. Just got punished. We're gonna go very quickly here to grab the teleport that is ahead of us, but we're gonna go back in order to continue the quest. Someone's asking in the chat, what build am I going to play? Well, for leveling we're doing Glacier. We grab the teleport, we go back. For the future, my plan is to play Fireball with Meteor, but it will all depend on our drops. Obviously, when you play SSF, sometimes you can't really choose, right? If I suddenly drop like perfect, like Lightning Idols or something, I'm not gonna... I will also obviously take advantage of that, right? You kind of like need to have an open mind, especially during the leveling process. 42% physical resistance. That is a big fucking nice. That is really nice. Alright, what do we have here? +1 to Glacier, mana, and not much. And we're gonna try to shatter this, see what we get. We got the +1 to Glacier actually. That's really nice. Well, we should be almost capped on physical resistance, which is kind of insane. Let's see if we have physical resistance on our gear. Do we have physical resistance here? We could cap our physical resistance with this, so let's try it. Let's see if we get the fish res. We do get the fish res. That's really nice. We can risk it for the biscuit, honestly. Nice. 45 out of 67. That's no bueno, boys. But we're gonna use a rune of refinement. So we roll anything more than 45. 46. 61. That's good. We're gonna add our... we could do Glacier since we're leveling with Glacier. We could do just Intelligence, Dodge Rating. Doesn't really matter. For the moment, I'm gonna save it up. Because getting our Fish Res from this item is actually really handy. We could get some Void Res. Some Cold Res. But we will see what we do. Again, we lost a point on Glacier because of that. So it took me a point from here, so I'm gonna be doing a bit less damage, but we'll get it back. We'll get that point back really soon. Alright. We are really well prepared now for this. The Fish Res was massive on that chest piece. Endurance threshold, health regen, pretty nice. We're gonna need to go town now.
Inside the forge. Really?
And drop some of our items. Because obviously we have way too much, and some of the stuff I have in my inventory I actually want to keep. Most of the stuff actually.
Hey there.
So
Want to try your luck?
we'll make sure we put it in our inventory. All the idols, you never know. I mean, this is pretty garbage, but I'll sell this one for sure. We want to keep that. We might keep this just in case we need it for the reaching 300 mana later on. It's a lot of mana here. We don't need this. We don't need this. We might need that. We might need this. Dodge Rating, Void Res, we might need that. Increase spell damage we need, fire damage we need. We might need that. We might need this. We might need all of that. Might need the endurance. Fire damage. Nothing here really. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Cold damage is kind of nice, but we're not even go. I think this is what we keep. Yeah, everything else we just sell.
You feeling lucky?
We made some cash. We're basically back our original investment for the. We had 10,000 gold before we went for the weapon, and we're back at 10,000 gold. So, which is very, 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 very low gold, but at least we got it. You know, pretty nice. Let's go back to Imperial. And let's go back to the Sapphire Quarter, which is the TP that we took before, that I mentioned that we would need before. That's the TP we took, and we continue our quest. Maruna. Nope. Lots of dodge rating, might need it. Stability. Careful with these spiders. It's the same attack that the Admiral Horton was doing on the last episode. But be careful because they do actually hurt quite a bit. Necrotic Res. Rune of Shattering. Very nice. Kill this guy that does this, the Soul Spear. This guy can be a bit annoying depending on the modifiers he gets, so be careful. It does like this flamethrower thingy, and it will actually hurt, so be careful. Get our mana back. Right, let's try to crit him with the big hit. Oh, never mind, I changed. I read out of it. Careful with the explosion. And he died. Alright.
This
Talk to him.
square is a sorry sight.
Necrotic Res, really nice, because we do have slot for Necrotic Res. Nothing that we won. That's fire damage. And cast it. Might need it. Let's kill the mortar, guys, just in case. Fish Res, Virus, and we already capped on that, but we might need it in the future, so not a bad idea to grab. Go attack speed, we don't care. Damn, that hurt. We're basically the level of the area, 34, so that's nice. Don't want that. No, we don't want that. We don't want that either. Crit multi, we will do one. And the glyph. Be careful with this eye. It's like a bigger version of the immortal eye. Put our point back on Glacier. We do more damage. And he self-immunes. Boom. Or not. He had babies.
We're close to the temple. Be wary.
You can actually take this teleport. And it will open the door to the Oracle. Dispel the barrier. And we are now in the Oracle. I actually haven't seen this area since the update. Looks pretty nice actually. We got a stash, we got a bender, some fruits. Actually, it looks pretty nice now. I like it. Well, speak with the Oracle. This is the end of Act 5. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will continue right here at the Oracles above tomorrow at the same time. And you'll have to ask yourself, will he rip or will he succeed? Thanks for watching, guys, and bye-bye.